everyone from all around the globe. This is Maria Isa Sevilla, and thank you so much for being with me on my journey on doing this live interview series. I can't believe it, guys. I am on my episode 20 of my live interview series, Real People, Real Stories, Real Results. And it's just a coincidence because my special guest for today, we have the same, we have some common denominators, but I know she is amazing as she is as I am. So all I know is that she is also a mom. She have three children like I do, and we have the same beloved profession, which is nursing. So without further ado, let's all welcome my special guest, Miss Marie Bonsol.
Hi everyone! Hi Maria! I know we're like Maria and Marie.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm so sorry for my background. Just give me a couple seconds.
All right. No
This is
worries.
you know what? This is the reality of being a mompreneur. And for all of you who are tuning us right now, this is just showing you the real us. We are regular we are regular moms having kids. We are working in the online space and we are loving our time spending with our family. But
Yes.
anyway, Maria, thank you so much for
No,
having
thank
me in
you.
your show.
No, thank you. Thank you. It's just a coincidence because I'm like, who's my next guest? And I'm like, I landed on you. And I'm so grateful for your time. I'm so excited. So, could you please introduce yourselves to our viewers right now and to those who are gonna watch the replay?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It's Marie Bonsol from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm originally from the Philippines and I'm a 38 years old mom of three boys. I've been happily married for almost 17 years now, guys. My husband
Wow.
don't regret that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but anyway, guys, seriously speaking, so far, I've been here in Canada since 2013 of June. Well, like many of us here, I believe, Maria, you can resonate with me because we're all immigrants, right? My husband and I, we used to be OFWs or overseas Filipino workers. We work in, my husband worked in Japan and in Taiwan. And then I work in Saudi Arabia. And then we both work in Dubai, UAE, before we immigrated here in Canada in 2013. And same like you guys, and for all the individuals who tried to go a different path than staying in our home country. We wanted to have better futures, most especially for our family, for our kids, and that's what really pushed us to immigrate here in Canada. And yeah, I've been a nurse, Maria, like you. I've been a nurse for I graduated when I was 19. I've been a nurse for almost 18 years, and most of my experiences, I work in an IC settings. I've been an educator as well. Oh my goodness. And that's
What
how
more?
determined, absolutely. And that's how determined I am to really, help my family back home, to be successful in my life. But, the reality of life, it's not that easy. You will really go through lots of challenges.
Mhm.
You will really go through some rough road, but
Yes.
still, the most important thing that every person
Yes.
has to do is to keep
To
on
keep
going.
keep
Yes,
going.
and just keep on following your dreams and your goals in your life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned that your husband was he used to work in Japan and Taiwan, and you
Yes,
in
I work in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and in
so
Dubai. So he's the one who worked first in a in Taiwan and then in Japan. And then when he come back from Japan, we got married, and
oh
then we both went to Dubai, UAE. We've been
oh okay
apart for a year because I went to
okay
Saudi Arabia for a year, and
oh
like it's tough. I just wanted to venture, and you know what, Maria, I went there when I was 23 years old, and that's
my
how.
goodness,
Yes,
young, so young.
that's really young, but I have this like maybe, and then our initial plan, I thought my husband will be able to find a job there
Mm-hmm.
in Saudi Arabia, but God's plan is different. So he found a job
Yes,
in Dubai, UAE, and then he took
you.
me, and then we all go to UAE, and we stayed there for I think 8 years before we
Oh, eight
immigrated here
years.
in Canada. Yeah,
I understand.
it's still quite long, and the process of immigrating here in Canada,
Long.
it really took time. Yeah.
Really took time. I have to
Mm-hmm.
add another common denominator we have. You said you were apart for like 1 year. So you
Yes.
also experienced LDR.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's
I
tough.
experienced LDR. We experienced, my husband and I, 5 years.
Oh my goodness. So he used to work where?
Oh, well, he came here in the USA
Oh, okay.
like 5 years way ahead of me. So yeah, but now
Aw.
we're together. So I think being apart makes your relationship, stronger, and you miss more each other.
Absolutely yes, but there's some, I don't know where topic is but anyway, but that's
Yes.
good, right? So we're just
Yeah.
showing that we can talk more about life, reality of life, but
Yes.
there's some
Hmm.
percentage that really LDR will not work for many of the couples, right?
Yeah. I
But
know.
for those people who really have the priority of having
Yeah.
this family as their priority, they will
Hmm.
really become stronger, and
I know.
nothing can ruin their relationship or their marriage.
That's right.
We are
That's.
happy. We're married to right people.
I always say I am a homeschooling mom of three, a happy wife, and yes,
Yes.
I am, and my goodness.
Absolutely. It shows on your face, Maria.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. There you go, guys. A little bit about her so you know where she really started from. So from
Mm-hmm.
becoming, working from foreign land before, landing into this business opportunity.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
we are just gonna go and jump with our first question. Any life challenges before becoming your own boss?
Well, this is what happened, Maria. Um, First and foremost, when we came here in 2013, as you all know, if you wanted to practice your profession here
Mm-hmm.
in North America or in the United States of America, you really have to upgrade. And my husband is an engineer. I am a
Mm-hmm.
nurse. And I still remember we had our two sons. My youngest during that time, my second boy, he was just around 1.5 years old during that time.
Whoa.
Yes, and it's really tough. So my husband and I, we decided I will be the one to first upgrade to become a nurse here in Canada. I'll
Mhm.
go through, guys. Just want to let you know, I became healthcare aide, and then my husband and I, we have part-time cleaning in at night. I'm not ashamed to tell the whole world what we've been through, because
Mhm.
all of the sacrifices that we are doing, for
Yes.
sure this is for our family, especially for our kids. So we're doing cleaning. I became a healthcare aide, and then my husband worked at Walmart as a stockman,
Mhm.
and he's doing lots of other part-time job because he's an engineer. So whenever somebody calling for repair something like that, so my husband will be like, okay, I'm gonna come to you for an extra buck,
Mhm.
something like that.
There's
So
no
now
stopping you, guys. There's
no,
no
no,
stopping you. Oh my goodness.
absolutely. You know what, Maria, this is something that I learned from life, that if you
Mhm.
really wanted to achieve something,
Yes.
nothing should stop you.
Mm.
You really have to go through, whether you have to go through the hole of a needle, whether you
Mhm.
have to to find a needle in the haystack, whatever it
Whatever.
takes. Yes, if your passion, if your determination, if your eagerness
Mhm.
to change your life and to make the lives, the future of your kids to be the best future for them. Of course, nothing can guarantee the future,
Mhm.
nothing, but at least you
You
prepared
try.
something for them.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. Whatever it takes, my husband and I were really focused and determined that we will go through anything for our
Yes.
family.
For our
And
kids.
so, you know what, Maria? So I upgraded as LPN. I challenged my LPN, and then I go through the RNAP. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
One exam, one test is, I don't know if you still recall, but I remember that the exam is $2,000 in a day. That's a 1 day exam. They have the written and the skills, and
Oh, you have to
really,
repeat it.
uh, it's something that I told myself, like, oh my goodness, I have to pass this, have to pass this, because I wanted to challenge the RNAP, because I wanted to
Mhm.
make sure that I will
Yeah.
pass it with flying colors. Maybe
Yeah.
they will just give
One.
me clinical hours whatsoever.
Mhm.
But going forward, Maria, So I've been working in one of the assisted living here in Canada. Actually, I've been working 2 to 3 jobs. I have assisted living, I have full time care, I have dependent. It's crazy. Because that's how much I wanted to help my husband because we're
Mm-hmm.
planning that he will be the one to upgrade next. And
Mm-hmm.
then, um, you know, um, uh, well, it's the Canadian dream of being a nurse already, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that I when I was an LPN, I could, the maximum because I have the, are we allowed to say the numbers here, or we have to be a little bit okay? But anyway, what I'm trying to say here
Yes.
is like,
Mm-hmm.
I already have earning of a decent amount of money
Yes.
from my nursing field, and I was like, oh my goodness, yes, this is it.
Yes.
But
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day,
You are.
my husband and I, we are doing shifting. If I will
Mm-hmm.
leave in the morning or he will leave in the morning,
You
when he
will.
comes home, I will be the one to leave, and then I will see them the following day, or it depends. Like, we're doing shifting.
Mm-hmm.
And then my husband and I can still recall, like, we're just looking and I said, oh my God, hon, I miss you so much. And imagine that we're just living in one household. It's crazy. And then
Uh-huh.
I recall when my kids, especially my kids,
Mm-hmm.
my 2 kids before. I don't have yet my third child. We're like, Mom, can we read books, or can we do this and that? Can we play or something like that? Can we
Mm-hmm.
go out? And I'll be like, no, I have a schedule. I have a shift, something like that. And I ask myself, oh my goodness, am I happy? The reality is, really, money cannot buy you happiness. That's the truth. But money can
Mm-hmm.
buy you comfort. But how can we achieve money and freedom, having a time freedom? It's
Mm-hmm.
difficult
It
because the
is.
reality of life, you have to work 2 to 3 jobs, or you have to be in a I don't know what you say, that maybe you
Mm-hmm.
should be a corporate, you should be in a highest
Tycoon.
level of the
Uh-huh.
corporate job. You are earning this amount of money, but still you have to leave home, work 9 to 5, and then, but the thing is, my husband and I, we see ourselves like, okay, um, we are not. I mean, we're living a decent life. We were
Mm-hmm.
getting there already, but it seems like we're not getting really ahead because, like, if I will not pick up extra shift, or he will not do the same thing, like, we're
Nothing.
just paying bills,
Mm-hmm.
mortgages,
That's it.
insurance,
Uh-huh.
a lot of those things, Maria, and you know that because you're in the United
Yes.
States also.
Yes.
And for us during that time, we thought that the only way for us to, save an extra money for our big dreams
Yes.
is to really have 2 to 3 jobs, part times, overtimes.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we are also compromising the
Time.
time with our family,
Mm-hmm.
especially with our kids.
Yes.
So at first, I don't mind yet. At first, I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, maybe, time will come because I'm really working hard and trying to be so, good with
Yeah.
our
Positive.
jobs,
Yeah.
and people will recognize us. They will increase our pay and something like that. How many years it will take? I can't wait no more because uh, when I found
You'll.
out that one of my second boy, Maria, has unique needs.
Okay.
So that's really one of the reasons, like, I realized, my husband and I were like, okay, we need to find time
Mm-hmm.
because I still recall one of the teachers told me, a simple task, one simple task, my son will not be able to comply.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks my heart because coming from a different person, but I respect them because I know that they just wanted me to go through the program at Glen Rose, check my
Mm-hmm.
son, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
I don't take it like negatively. I know that they're trying to help me, and I appreciate
Yes.
them.
Uh-huh.
So I go through the process, Maria, but I need time. I need time to go to the training
Yes.
process for my
Uh-huh.
son to support him.
Mm-hmm.
And that time is very critical. All the decisions that I have to make during the time is very pertinent because otherwise I will screw my son's future. He needs to learn how to talk. He needs to learn how to establish eye contact. He
Mm-hmm.
needs to be around the peer groups. Typical people
Mm-hmm.
like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a difficult journey in finding my son's voice,
Yes.
but it made me a better person that I am right now.
And a better
And
mommy, I guess. A
exactly.
better mommy.
And I am grateful to him because of what happened. That is the one of the biggest push that, that made me decide to
You have.
go above and beyond,
Mm-hmm.
go outside my box, because working the online space is really not my forte, and that's the reality.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I tried some of the traditional businesses before, but the reality is I've never known about digital marketing, working the online space,
Uh-huh.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as all I wanted is to really find time to balance raising kids, my family, career as a nurse, more time to support my child. But
Yes.
it seems so difficult when you are tied up to
To
your two
your.
to three jobs.
Yes.
And that's the reality,
Mm-hmm.
right? and
Yeah.
and I'm and then my husband and I, first and foremost, my husband is skeptical with online business. You know that many of the wives will resonate with me,
Mm-hmm.
but you cannot blame your wives, guys, because
Yes.
all they wanted to do is to help you, right?
Yes.
And that's what I told my husband. All I wanted to do is to help him. All I wanted to do is to have more time with, to support my child. Because I still recall, um I have to be off from work. I was working as a nurse supervisor in the assisted living. I
Mm-hmm.
have to be off for work for 3 days in a week. I feel ashamed with my colleagues, with my boss, my
Mm-hmm.
director of care during that time, because I don't want to be a burden to others.
Yes.
So deep inside me, I feel ashamed. But then at the end of the day, I have to, I told myself, I have to do
Priority.
what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Priority, my
Mm-hmm.
kids are my priority, especially the second one. And then I became pregnant unexpectedly. Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
It's a
2017.
blessing. It's a
I
blessing.
know.
Not every
Because
woman can get pregnant in three times three like us, right? No, I always say that it's a blessing. I mean, I have a lot of friends who I'm like praying. I prayed with them, and I just like, just like yesterday in my gratitude challenge, I'm like, I want to thank. Somebody shared me. Two of my friends shared to me that they are finally pregnant, and I'm so happy for them.
yes, praise God.
All right.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know.
All
That's
right.
why my
Go
husband
ahead.
and I we are joking. If we don't really control, probably I have lots of kids already. Because I'm that kind. Yes, I'm that kind of woman who like bing bing balang bang, then boom, I'm pregnant the
Gosh.
next day. So so that's me. That's why I said, okay, God, thank you so much for this very healthy body to
Prepare.
I don't know, reprocreate. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, moving forward, Maria, it's so lovely to talk to you. But moving forward, you know what? I got pregnant with my third son
Mm-hmm.
unexpectedly. And there is when my anxiousness arise when I don't want to leave my child in
I
a
could I
daycare.
could imagine.
And
I
then,
could imagine.
and then I said, like, how can I help my second boy? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. I was like, honey, and my husband like, oh, we will go through this, because my husband is a believer. He always
Mm-hmm.
prays a lot, and that's why I love him so much. She's like, God will give us way. God will give us way.
Mm.
Until I found out this business.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. So you found
I
out this business before
I found
you
that,
gave birth
you know what, this is
to the kid.
amazing. I gave birth Maria October 4 of 2018.
18. And then
October 4. And then I was searching October, November. I saw this
oh,
same
nice.
advertisement I saw in the news feed. I was skeptical. I was like, not skeptical, but kind of like, it's so good to be true. Or I kind of doubt a bit. But as soon as I watched the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, there's so many people in there. There are seniors, there are young couples, there are different people from different
They're single.
backgrounds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, like, if they can do this, I can do this too. So now my husband, who was skeptical, and he was like, I'm not so sure about that, and something like that. And I said, honey, you gotta trust me because
I
I feel
know.
this, you know,
This is
um,
Were you looking for like an online opportunity, or you just
Yes.
happened? Oh, you did.
No, I'm looking already.
Oh,
Actually, I've been looking for many because I honestly tried some of the
good
traditional
traditional.
businesses like MLM networking, but I
Mm.
never had success with that because I really don't like selling.
Oh.
And as you know, like what I said in the previous I was interviewed a while ago, the winter here in Alberta is very lengthy. It's
Mm-hmm.
6 months.
Oh my,
6 months. So if I have to do the delivery, I have to bring the baby
the
and the
baby.
second boy.
Yes.
And then in order someone to help me, I will bring my eldest one. So we are all like driving in the winter, hi, delivering stuff. And so
Mhm.
I already imagined myself like,
Yes.
no, this isn't going to
It's
work for
not
me.
safe, and
It's not
it's gonna be
safe.
harder for you and the kids as well.
Exactly. And then, as you know, pandemic came, right?
Mm-hmm. Then yeah.
Then everything has to stop because it's
Yes.
face to face. Is you do return demonstration, you do this,
Oh.
like you have
So
to
you
do
have to
party.
really, so
I
that
really,
business you engaged before needs you, I mean, you need to be like in front of the people and do these things.
yeah,
So it's
and
a
then
really a big challenge.
exactly, and not only that, I have this also. I really never wanted like what I said, I have few close friends that it's okay for me for them to go
To go.
to come and visit my house. But I'm a little bit, because I have
Scared.
toddler now. I
Uh-huh.
want it to be clean. I wanted,
Mhm.
I don't want to disinfect every now and then. There's visitor. It's very tiring, and so I said this is not going to work for me, and it's not my forte. I don't like doing
Mhm.
like that. And so
Right.
again, I gave birth Maria to my third son via cesarean section, and I'm like checking online, and then until I found the person that I said, oh my goodness, I
You
saw
know.
I I
You know.
saw her post her ads, and then I was like, okay. Then I watched the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is the one that I'm looking for,
That
and
is something that's
that's
doable for a mom of three who just
exactly.
given birth.
Yeah, and if you will ask me, I'm setting up my business, while I'm holding my baby, I have a cesarean
Yeah, you have your
incision, and I'm
fresh
setting,
incision
yes,
typing.
exactly. And then I'm watching
Holding the
the
baby.
videos, and you know, you really,
Yeah. No,
it's
because
amazing.
instead I could sense that instead of thinking about how hard it is gonna be before you even fall apart, you already created a plan B, and even though it's hard, yeah, we have to keep moving. We
That's why, you
really
know
do.
what,
We
I
really
know for
do.
some people it um can be cliche. They said you have to choose your hard, right? Being fit is
Yes.
hard, being obese is hard,
Mm-hmm.
right? Being in debt it's hard,
It's
being
hard.
have a money is hard,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So choose your
Having
heart.
Yes, having a husband is hard, but without a husband is hard too. But what I'm trying to say here, you have to choose
Uh-huh.
your hard, right?
Yes.
And even though that at first you will encounter some of those challenges,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you will be
You.
like, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful that I did this.
Mm-hmm.
I went out of my comfort zone.
And
uh
yes.
you know I followed my heart, I did this, and now,
Uh-huh.
tadan, I no
Well, I'm
longer.
curious what
Yeah.
happened after you were able to establish this business. Did you go back to your nursing
No,
career,
you know what is
or
amazing? This is what happened. In Canada, you're allowed to have 1 year of maternity leave.
that's what I love about that.
I love Canada. I'm so grateful to Canada because it has been I'm so grateful to Canada, and I believe it is God's plan for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maria, whoever are watching us right now, or who will be watching this replay,
Yes.
I'm a believer. I always believe that when you put your heart and when you cry your heart to God, He
Mm-hmm.
knows exactly what you
The
really want.
desires, your desires
Yes,
of your heart.
I always remember there are a number of nights that I will kneel down and cry, and I said, "Help me, God, because I really don't know what to do." because I tried my best. I want to upgrade.
Mhm.
I upgrade nurse. I tried my best to challenge my LPN, do my
Mhm.
RN, and I got pregnant. I have a son with that he needs my support. Then I
Mhm.
don't know what to do, right? So I strongly believe that, like,
Whatever.
what whenever you're having these hard times, just cry it out to God. Just ask help from Him, and He will definitely lead your way.
Yes.
And so I strongly believe that this business has been my way,
Mhm.
because, and I'm so grateful that I know that really God sent us to Canada, because
Mhm.
He said, okay, in year 2017, you will be pregnant, you'll be having some hard times. You need 1 year to
Mhm.
prepare. So,
Oh
yes,
yes,
I believe
he's.
that. Sometimes I
I.
kind of like connect things
Mhm.
out like that. Yeah,
Everything happens for a reason, and I learned the hard way that no matter how I plan for my life, God's timeline is always
exactly.
gonna be the way and the best way only. So I think it
Exactly.
happened to you too. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I lost my job. And then I
Exactly.
cried for months and prayed fervently for like after 6 months I found this. Like you, I was skeptical and I was like, but this is like it has my purpose. It not only I'm helping myself, I'm gonna be empowering other parents as well. And I want them to show a life that they deserve other than, work and just,
Absolutely.
file a vacation.
Because you know what, Maria, sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
We were raised up in a culture
Mm-hmm.
where the only way for us to be successful in life
Work,
is to
work.
be educated. The
Yes.
only way for us to earn money is to work.
Work.
That has been the
Many.
culture, that has been the social exposure that we had many, many years. The school doesn't teach us how to earn money.
I think
They
it should
mainly,
be included in the curriculum.
exactly, they mainly
Hmm.
base in intellectual. But
Yes.
have you noticed, if you were, I'm sorry, see, I am a nurse, but I'm reading lots of entrepreneurial books. But have you noticed intellectual and emotional quotient? Emotional
Mhm.
quotient has played a very important role than intellectual. But
Yes.
anyway, you know what? Moving forward, Maria, that is true what you said. The plan of our dear God is the
Yes.
perfect plan.
It
And
is.
that's what happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like going back to your question, what
Mm-hmm.
happened to me? When I gave birth to my son in October, November, I searched it online. January, I launched my online digital business.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to set up my business, I think a week or within a week.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have some flaws that I try to figure out within a month. But I
Uh-huh.
was able to set up my funnel within that week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am like, okay, I don't know how to figure it out, but we are blessed to have an amazing community.
Yes.
We are blessed to have
Mhm.
an amazing
That's
system.
right. Mm-hmm.
It's video formatted, it's step by step, and
You have access
it's
every
easy to
time.
follow.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Whenever I get stuck or whenever I need help, you are there, Maria. Our 93,000 like minded entrepreneurs from different part of the globe, it's there,
They're
right? You
there.
just need to go to the flock, you go to your unlimited mentorship and
Yes.
coaching.
I know.
Where can you get that,
I know
right?
that's one thing too. I'm like I hate trying to figure out all on my own. I mean, I love to learn. I love to learn,
Me
but
too.
isn't it
It challenged
easier
me, yeah.
if there is a guide that you can follow and someone who have been already been there and
Yes,
why not
absolutely.
follow their footsteps and whatnot. They are very willing to help you, really.
Absolutely. And
So
that is
it's
one
so
thing as well.
empowering.
Exactly. And that is one thing as well that I love from our business. We have this
Mhm.
community that they are really um, eager to help you out, right? For
Yes.
example, right, like what we have right now, I'm here in
Mm-hmm.
Edmonton, Alberta. You're there in the United States. We haven't met in person, but we are friends.
No.
You know
Like
what I
I said,
mean?
I'm just, who's gonna be my next? Oh, she's my pick, and I just messaged her, and really, guys,
I know.
this is the first time that we had this encounter, and I think she answered everything of my questions, from the life challenges before becoming her own boss to her major reasons why she decided to do
Of
business
course.
online. But this one, I want you to add more to this juiciest
Okay.
topic.
My
The greatest
goodness, Maria,
impact.
is this like beauty queen questions?
housewife on pageant.
Yeah, I
Miss
know. Like,
Universe.
anyway, greatest impact of this digital business in my life, aside from okay, let's start with personal first.
All right.
Like what we're doing right now, we're doing live video.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned a while ago regarding intelligence,
Yes.
emotional quotient,
Mm-hmm.
financial, intelligence as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really have to learn about these things when we are starting the business. When I'm starting the business, you have to learn how to run your business. You have to have
Mm-hmm.
knowledge and how to run the business. And personally, I've gained so much knowledge about that. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I used to read anatomy, physiology, biology, and other medical books, but now
Uh-huh.
I'm reading entrepreneurial
Entrepreneurship. uh,
entrepreneurship, and I was like,
Awaken the giant within.
I know. And then now your best friends are Dave Ramsey. You have so
Tony
many people.
Robbins.
I know
Oh
it's
my
crazy.
gosh.
Mr. Cardone. Like like it's amazing. Like I've grown like what we're doing right now. This is a live video. Isn't it? Before we are Asian, we're Filipino. We have this mentality that's a little bit before we came in Canada or in the United States, that because English is not our first language, we're kind of like thinking maybe they will judge me how I talk, or maybe they will
Uh-huh.
judge me how I pronounce
Uh-huh.
words, my pronunciation, or something like that. But
That's right.
now, like, oh, I don't care, because why? We are showing the world that this is me, Marie. That's you, Maria. We're
Yes.
real people. We are regular parents. We have big dreams, and
Mhm.
it doesn't matter
What
whether I'm
language you speak?
Asian, what language
Mm-hmm.
I speak, whether I'm fluent or not. But I have a good intention to help you, because
Yes.
I've go
Yes.
through this. I've been successful in this, and I want you to be
Yes.
successful too. If you are
Yes.
the one
Mm-hmm.
who are the same like me, looking
Mm-hmm.
for a solution to have a better future for your kids, earn
Yes.
something online, and leave a legacy for your
Mm-hmm.
family. And so it's amazing because it doesn't just lead me to have a personal growth.
Yes.
What else? Like the one best things that money can buy is having really more time with your family. No
Yes.
money
Time
can
is
buy that.
gold. It's just that recently that when I became an adult, I used to read this quotation in our classroom. Time is gold. I'm like, what? Time
Which
is
is which
gold.
is true, right?
I'm like, what
Yeah.
what time is gold are you talking about? Now that I'm like I want to do a lot of things in 24 hours, and I'm like, oh my goodness, now I
It's still
know
not
what
enough.
time is gold. Why time is gold? I'm telling you. So yes.
Absolutely. And have you
So,
noticed, Maria? Like yeah, last night I did my gratitude challenge as well. I'm looking at my kids. I'm looking at my bunso, my baby, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just remember I gave birth to you the other day, and now you're turning 3 this coming October.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not
Mhm.
sarcasm, but
Yes.
they
No,
really grew up so fast.
they
And
do.
children, they are the real,
Mhm.
what do you call this one? A real reflection that will tell you, hello, we are growing. You're getting
Mhm.
old, mom.
Mhm. When are
Tomorrow.
you gonna spend time with me? You know
Exactly.
what I do with them? Even though my oldest is as high as to my chest,
Aww.
I carry him as much as I could. And there was a friend of ours. You still carry your children? I'm like, I'm gonna carry them until I could, because
Can,
I
yeah,
know
I
it's gonna
know.
go too fast, and it is happening right before my eyes. And
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, like you, if we didn't control, I'm like telling you, we are a dozen now. Another common denominator. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Because
but the thing is, Maria, sorry to interrupt you. I found out on my first pregnancy that I have cephalocaudal disproportion, so my pelvic inlet doesn't really
yes. Uh-huh.
um what do you call
You
this
have
one,
CPD.
descend. Yes, so I descend doesn't really what do you call this one, like
Open.
really open
Like
up a little bit
open.
more to for the kid
Accommodate
to
the
go
baby.
through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, it doesn't dilate. That's a term. The medical, they
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really dilate that much. And so, from the start of my first pregnancy, I am cesarean. So,
Oh,
I
okay.
really cannot have
You really
more.
can't have.
Yeah.
With me, I bleed. I have
Oh my
postpartum hemorrhage.
God.
Yeah, but
No, no,
I
no,
never
no.
get. Yeah, we live. we have the life of three under three, and I didn't know how we survived it really. So it
Yeah,
went too
God
fast.
God is helping
So
us.
yeah, but
That's
I
true.
gotta get credit. I give credit to my husband as well and to his parents. When we had three
Mm.
children, we know I can't handle them.
Oh
So
my
yeah, so
goodness.
my goodness,
And then
Miss
one more
Marie.
thing. Oh my, one more thing. So I have personal growth,
All
and
right.
then so I didn't go back to my nursing profession after my maternity leave. I didn't go back to my nursing profession. It's been a huge decision for me and my family because my
It
husband
is.
know how much passionate I am in my
Mhm.
nursing field. I was actually offered to be director of care in one of the
Wow.
facility, but I declined it because the business is picking up, it's growing,
Mhm.
and then I asked my husband, I've been in that situation. Like I
Oh
asked my
my
husband,
gosh.
what do you think? This is my dream to be a director of
Mhm.
care. But then my husband
Oh,
told me, will you be happy? Like you have to leave your child in a daycare, then the other
yeah.
one, and I was like, no, I chose my kids. But
Mhm.
then I
Gosh,
told myself,
very good
yeah,
stories.
I told myself, Maria, thank you so much, because it's really, I'm just letting you know. I said to myself, like, God, you help me because in my heart is telling me, why don't you try it? Just put it on your resume and then stay
Mhm.
there for a year. but then,
What
but
did you say?
then, but then the situation
No.
doesn't allow me. I have a
Mhm.
child that I have to take care. I have a child that I need to,
With
you
special
know,
needs. Mhm.
yeah. So I have to priority them. And then I told myself, like, anyway, God, you know how much I love my patient. But you know what? Maybe in the future when they're all grown up, maybe I can just visit, maybe a shift or,
Yes.
like, hey,
Uh-huh.
um, I, thi- I really, I really doesn't, I really don't close the door right now, but I really don't close the door. But
Yeah.
right now, my priority is my
Yeah.
family. And so I decided to retire. I did not renew my license. I decided
Oh,
to retire
really?
November of 2020. Yeah. Anyway, it's pandemic. So my husband told me, so what are you going to do? You're exposing yourself, then put your kids at risk.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
true.
and then, at the same time you ask again, God, what is the best thing for me and my family?
Mm-hmm.
How much it sometimes, that you're a nurse. When
Mm-hmm.
pandemic came to our lives, you kind of thinking, I can do something to help the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know nursing is in your heart too.
Yes.
But then you said, but then I told myself, but how about my kids?
My
That's
kids.
why I keep on telling myself, Maria, the person that I was before is a single woman, willing to, even to give my whole life, my
Yes.
whole body to my profession. But then I'm a
With
mom
kids.
now.
Mm-hmm. When kids
I'm a
came.
mom. I'm a mom now. My priorities are different. I
Yeah.
will give up my life for my kids.
Yeah. Everything changed. That's what I
Yeah,
said. I
yeah,
told my friend, I'm like, when you become a mom, it's different when you are a wife, but it's more different when you became a mom because
exactly.
everything will change. Your priorities will change. You will
Definitely.
become a total different person. I'm like, I
Absolutely.
didn't know I will experience that, but I did. But it's a blessing. And yeah, it's just, it works like that.
Yeah, and
It's
then you
just
know
amazing.
what? At the same time, one of the greatest impact as well when I have this online digital business, I think the big contributory factor that made me decide to work in the online space are my
Mm-hmm.
kids. My baby, that I don't want to leave in daycare, my child with
Uh-huh.
unique needs. And that's why autism, ADHD has been a big part of my life. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of an advocate as well. I joined some group there in Edmonton, and I was like,
Yeah.
if there are some moms having questions like this and that, I am actively engaging myself, and because I've been through that, it's not an easy
Mm-hmm.
journey, and
It is.
I'm so grateful. Why? Because they're the one that really pushed me to do something that I never thought I will be engaging
Mm-hmm.
myself with. And they are the one, my kids are the one that really, like, mom, you can do so much bigger. You can do other things. And you know what? To be honest with you, sometimes my kids will joke me, "Oh my goodness, my mom is a TikToker. She will be a oh my gosh, my mom is always being interviewed. She is a famous, just how." And then my mom is in a YouTube whenever they see and we're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, your face is there. It's amazing because I really never thought that I will be engaging myself in those kinds of
Yeah.
platforms.
Uh-huh.
Because yeah, but it's amazing. This business, I'm so grateful because it has allowed me to be, a better version
Yourself.
of myself.
Yes, yes. I would say that.
3.0.
I would say that. Yeah, the version. And like we have the 1.0 when we were single, and then we get a 1,
2.0 in the
2.0.
profession,
Now
3.0 now.
we are like on the phase that we are realizing our own, not only we are working, within ourselves, but we are working our way to be the best version of ourselves.
Exactly,
Not for
exactly.
not for just ourselves, but for your kids and for other
Yeah.
people as well,
And
because it's just amazing.
yeah,
That's
and
all
you
I
know
could
what,
say.
Maria? Yeah, it's and Maria, one more thing. Our kids, and you know that you're a mom too. Our kids, they don't chose us to be their parents.
Mhm.
They are God's gift.
Yes, yes.
And that is why if you will just listen around you, and if you just
Hmm.
listen what God is trying to plan for you and your family,
Yes.
he is leading you the way that, hey, I'm giving you the way to have more time with your kids.
Hmm.
I gave
Uh,
you this challenge, right? I
uh,
gave you this challenge because I know that you're the perfect person who can take care of these kids.
who can handle,
Yes, definitely. That's why when I found out that, oh, my son is like this, I was like, God, thank you, because I know I can go through this, and you know me. He knows me how I take
Yeah.
care of my patients, not blood
Hmm.
related to me. How much more a child
Hmm.
came from my own womb.
How
You know
much
what
more
I
if it
mean?
is your own child? Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right.
So it's really personal to me, and this is one thing that I can, it's just empowering women, and not just women, any individuals, any
And
parent, any individuals out there. You are more than capable of what you
mm-hmm.
think you are now.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you know about that because that's what I realized in my life as well. 2 years ago, when I joined this online digital business, Maria and I, we are not forcing you to join, but what we're trying to tell you that there are possibilities
There's a
to have a solution to your problem right now. Because I know since the pandemic came, or when you reach the age of 30s, you're already thinking, oh, how can you have more time with your family?
That's right.
And I was on your shoe as well, guys. So yeah, Maria, you know that, right? Like you're thinking, oh my goodness, my kids are demanding. They will tell you, can we go here? Can we
Mm-hmm.
spend time here? And
Yes.
you're like, oh, I have work. Can't go there right now.
Yes.
So, but then at the back of your mind and in your heart, like
We
they
want to.
deserve your time.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
right, guys. And I can never, I can say it any better than that. Yeah, because not that we are telling you to quit your job as
No.
nurses like we did. I mean, I could still go back. I'm still
Yeah, why not,
registered and
right?
my license is still valid. Like he said, I mean, I have my door still open. But the thing is, given the circumstance right now that I have 3 kids. My husband is working full time, and with the pandemic going on, we really have to think about the safety of our family and what is really your priority right now. My husband and I are really focused on making doing our best to be the healthiest that we could be,
Of
because I
course.
don't want our kids to see us go through sickness. Really, that's one more thing. And we're trying our best to be, yeah, not to get sick, because right now being healthy and being safe is our top priority. And
And that is your huge social contribution as well, to
yes.
our
Oh,
society.
yes. I
You
didn't
really have
even
to take care
realize
of your
that.
health, you
Yes,
know?
because I know. I mean, I admire the bravery and the courage of other people who are traveling. And
I know, I
but
salute them, Maria. Don't get
yes,
us, guys,
because
don't get us wrong, okay?
yes, I
We
know.
salute you. Yeah.
But the thing is, for I don't know, but this is my husband and I, and like I said, given our own circumstances, this we are happy with what we are, where we are right now as a family. And yeah, and to just give light, we are not asking anybody to quit nursing. Oh my goodness, I pray for all of you guys.
Yeah,
Please say
me too.
prayers that, like, all the healthcare workers, oh God, please safeguard them, shield them from this virus and their families as well,
Oh my
every
goodness. We
single
have
day,
our lots
from
of
all
colleagues and
around
friends.
the
Yeah,
world,
for
from
sure.
all around the globe, because I can't imagine, especially when it hit the hardest here.
I know.
We've been praying the rosary, and it's just this changed, like, the way of living of all of
Everything,
us,
yeah, right?
everything. So we're just trying to say that this business could be for you. It might
Yeah,
or might not be, but yeah,
yeah.
give it a try. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that I have you, Miss Marie. I mean, we
Don't
can talk
forget
for
to.
another more 1 hour,
Oh, okay.
really.
Okay. Maria, don't forget to invite them
Oh,
for
all right. I
later's
almost.
workshop. Yeah.
Yeah, because today is Thursday. We have a live
Yes.
webinar happening tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Canada. It's gonna be what time? Like 6 p.m. PST?
Yes.
MST.
MST. Yeah. Yeah.
MST. So log
And
in.
then 5 p.m. PST. Yeah.
Okay. So log in with your name and valid email address at my website, www.mariaicasevilla.com. And you will
I
have
highly
access
recommend
to.
Maria. Guys, just want to let you know she's a very good person.
Thank
If
you.
you're really looking, you resonate with her. She's an amazing person. She will be very happy to help you out. So just check the website, guys.
I know.
Yeah, this is I. If you are that one, Maria, sorry to interrupt you, but just want to really flag you that you know what, if you are that person that you're looking for, same like me and Maria, to have more time or just an extra income, right, Maria? Check this out. You never know if this is
What
something that will works for you until you try. If you think that it's not something for you, then it's okay. At least you will be educated how to be successful or work in the online space. But yeah, there's no harm in trying, guys. Who knows, this is the one that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is the first time you had an online business venture, right?
This is the first online, yeah.
Oh, okay, because I know you said
I did
been
some
trying
lotions,
traditional.
whitening lotions, and
I would have
oh,
bought that. I mean, I would have bought that. There you
no
go,
need.
guys. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we love our skin. So
Yes, yeah,
we
we
love
love our
our
skin.
skin.
We love our skin.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, we could talk for another hour, guys.
I
But yes,
know.
I really had fun with, and this is like the beauty of our business. We really don't know each other personally, but here we are chatting with you and sharing away the beauty of the business and how it changed our lives as moms, and how it changed the course of the life of our families here and in the Philippines. So there you go, guys. I am so blessed to have you here, Miss Marie, and I hope
Oh,
to
my
see you there. Really,
pleasure. My
really, we have a
pleasure.
lot of common denominators,
Yeah,
but I'm
I
gonna tell it.
know. But don't get pregnant anymore, okay?
Well, guys, I really had fun. Oh, before I forgot, oh my goodness,
Yes,
a
we have
lot of
lots of
people are
viewers,
watching
sis.
us. I almost forgot about them. So Miss Carlotta is
Hi,
saying,
Sis
"Hi, ladies,
Carlotta.
watching
How are
from
you?
Alberta, Canada." Miss Janice is watching from California.
Hi, Sis
And Mr.
Janice.
Rodrigo, hi,
Hi,
good
hi,
evening from
Rodrigo.
UK. And Miss Shay from
Hi,
North
Sis Shay.
Dakota.
Hi,
Oh, Mr.
everyone.
Sebastian Demas from France.
Hi.
From France. Hi,
Bonjour.
Sebastian. Oh, bonjour. And Grace Santo Domingo from Alberta, Canada.
Hi, Sis
And we have
Grace.
someone from Rome, Italy. Hi, Miss Salvador Alfante. Thank you so much for tuning in. And
Hi.
hello from Miss Bell, from Miss SP Esperanza, and she's saying financial
Oh,
intelligence is
see?
important for us to be successful.
Yes, amen to
Yes,
that,
yes,
sis.
yes, yes. Because it's not just about money, but what can you do about money to help others? Really, it
Yeah,
can expand
definitely.
your horizon, guys. And then Coach MJ, JDV,
Yay,
hello,
Coach
I and
JD.
Coach Marie and oh my, we're still live. She said we'll watch the replay later. We're still live, and she said I know the two of you magkasundo. Parehas kayong nag-video.
Oh my
I,
goodness.
you know what, Mom Marie, this is my longest. I'm like live interview really. So I'm really happy to have you and
Oh, my
Thank,
pleasure,
thank
sis.
you so much. Oh, is there a little boy over there? Can
Yeah,
I see
it's
your
like
face? Can I see
he's
your
pulling me
face?
already.
Can you
Come
can
here,
you
come
say
here.
hi? And then
Ryan.
I'll say
Oh,
bye bye, and then I'll let
no,
mommy
he was
go.
like,
All right, I think he's calling you. So thank you so much, and thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. And
thank you,
my 20th
everyone. God
episode.
bless you all.
This is really special. It became
Aw,
so
thank you so
special. Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Oh, you're
Bye.
welcome. It's my pleasure to help you.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, so there you go, guys, and I'll see you again next week. God bless you, Miss Marie, and
I
everybody
God
else.
bless you, Maria, and your family too. God bless everyone.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.